Are you still Arnold Vosloo, South African?
Ek is Arnold Vosloo, Suid-Afrikaner. Yes, indeed, yes.
And you're back. The accent, thankfully, is still firmly in place. And
Yes.
I get the sense from the little time we spent together before the show, as much as you might be the Hollywood star that we see through the prism of cinema, South Africa's still very much who you are and where the heart is.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why it was so great to get the Silverton Siege script, because, you know, you get sent scripts from South Africa and you hope they're good because you want to say yes, you want to come back and work here, and this happened to be a good one.
I love that it's completed this full circle, because before you became this star of the Money and Blood Diamond and G.I. Joe and all these villainous roles we've seen you in, there was the South African actor, because that's where it all began, the stage and then cinema right here in South Africa.
Absolutely, yeah. I grew up here and, you know, started working in the theatre when I was young, and then eventually made a couple of movies and stupidly left to go to Hollywood to work there, and I was missing home, of course, terribly. And I'd call back. In those days, there weren't cell phones. I'd find a payphone or ticky box, I don't know what we called it in South Africa, and, you know, call my mother and father and cry and say, oh, I want to come back, I miss South Africa, but stuck it out. And like all stories go, eventually met a woman there and stayed longer than I thought. But it's great to be back. It's great to be back in South Africa and working. We've got great stories to tell here, and given the resources, we can make good movies, and I want to be part of that.